Yeah, and then they get in, and then they have like 6 or 7 people, and then they sit like this, and I have just me and my friend, like 2 girls, and then they look at me, and then, oh, you're the land of smile, you are the smile of Thailand, I like your smile, and then their eyes so like blink like this, like sweet, are you going for boom boom? Do you wanna exchange your telephone number with me? I was like, no.
What is up, guys, and welcome back to the One Night in Bangkok podcast. If you guys are new here, my name is Eric. I'm originally from Boston, USA. I came to Thailand 5 years ago, and on this podcast, I've got so many cool people I want to show you, so hit the subscribe button. Also, we have the audio versions available on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, so if you want to listen while you're driving or while you're at work, you can check out those at the link below. And we're now on Instagram. Instagram has been popping off. So if you want to see any of the behind the scenes stuff or just short clips from the show, check out the Instagram below. And if you like any of the nice Thai women we have here, if you appreciate them, if you want to support them, you can use the Buy Me a Coffee link down below to buy them a drink. I'm sure they would really appreciate it. It goes a long way. I've got Ern and Cherry. And over here in the back, I've also got Hollywood Dan.
G'day, how you going?
So just starting off, Ern, can you just tell us kind of like what you do in Bangkok and how long you've been here and where you're from?
Start with me?
Yeah.
All right. Hi, guys. I'm Ern. I'm 23 years old. Been living in Bangkok for about like 4 or 5 years. Right now, I'm working as a host. And also, I am an English teacher, like as an online.
You're working at a host at what kind of place?
Like Mexican restaurant.
A restaurant, yeah.
Yes.
Because when you say you're a host, it can mean a few different things.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
And Cherry.
Okay. I'm Sherry. Actually, I work at cosmetic ingredient business. Yeah, and I have been here in Bangkok since I graduated like 8 years now. Yeah,
Where are you from, Cherry?
I'm from Surat Thani. People might not know Surat Thani, but it's the province of Koh Samui.
And Ern, where are you from?
I'm from Ubon Ratchathani, Isan girl.
Yeah, I know a lot of people have things to say about
Yeah.
Isan girls.
Yeah.
And Dan?
Yeah, I'm from Sydney, Australia, and I'm a web designer and digital marketer as well.
All right, guys. Well, we've had a lot of people discovering us on Instagram, a lot of people making comments and asking questions, things like that. So I thought it would be fun to have a few people together, look at some of the comments, answer some of the questions, and just have a good time. Ern, before we were talking and you were telling me about what it's like working at a restaurant,
Yeah.
because you work in a, we're not going to say the name of the place, but you work at a restaurant in a very busy tourist area.
Yeah.
And sometimes that can be a little hard, right?
Yeah.
What happens? Like people come in and what happens?
All right. So what I work is like as a host, right, in the restaurant. So what I need to handle every day, I met a lot of like, I would say creepy people, like because I need to stay in the front. So some people like was so drunk and then they approach me and then they try to like talk something about their lives a lot. For example, they try to tell me about like how rich they are. Yeah, it is.
That's creepy.
Like always like I have lots of money. Would you like to come with me? And I was like, why you think like every Thai girls like be like that? And someone like, for example, I didn't say that where they come from, but they like to ask me like, do you have like massage or are you going for
Like extra?
yeah? And I was like, look where I am right now, I'm at the restaurant, and then they always like say things like this to me. Yeah. And I would say like if I'm not a host, I'm not gonna like stand and listen to them like that, but because of my job, so I was like, okay, you can say whatever you want, I'm listening, that's it.
Sometimes those kind of people, they are like, they don't have any people to listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean they can talk shit about that.
Yeah.
When you work in some of these areas, I think a lot of people that come to Thailand, they have this expectation that they can kind of do whatever they want. They do things here that they would never do in their home country.
Yeah.
And I think it must be weird for local people because you think, oh, like these foreigners come here and they act this way. And 100% they don't act like this in their home country. Especially some of these countries are very conservative, like very strict. And I won't say which countries, but then they come here and then they do
They
some
get crazy.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That is the sentence in online. They said like some people in some country they have like strict culture, but then they leave the airport. They already leave their manner at the airport and come to Thailand. So they did the crazy thing in Thailand.
It's something like nobody knows me, so I think they was like, okay, I can do whatever I want. And especially because Thailand, like in like some part, we are well known as something like in the bad side. So they're more like, okay, I can do that.
Right. Especially
Yeah.
because you work in
Yeah,
around
but
Nana.
just like, okay, just insist that I'm not like that. So leave, and
Yeah.
that's it. And then they're gone.
Yeah.
That's okay.
So what is it like working on Soy 11? Because we had a reel on Instagram that in a few weeks it got 2 million views. And I'll put it here.
If you want to meet me or whatever, like lovely girl like me, go to
No,
Soy.
you know what? Not you, because you almost got me arrested by the police. But someone that's looks like you,
Okay.
but doesn't have the risk of getting arrested. You wear Soy 11?
No, just Thong Law, Ikamai or Soy 11. If you want like some people that can actually speak English, just go to Soy 11.
And people flipped out in the comments because they said Soy 11 is just lady boys and freelancers and all this. And I think you know, Ern, there are lady boys and freelancers on Soy 11, but there are also normal people that go out there.
Like normal who like, work in like some restaurant as like, properly. And also for me, Saw 11, it's the alley where we can like, when we have no idea where we want to go, like Saw 11, like some club that like it's popular there. So it doesn't mean that you go there and like you're gonna find just only like working girls. Like sometimes we just want to have some fun. And also they also have like some nice rooftop around there. So it's not just for the place for working girls.
Yeah.
That they thought.
Yeah, we were just talking about
Yeah.
going to Havana Social,
Yeah.
which is Latin music. They have the live band. Have you been there recently, Dan?
Recently, I would say about a couple of months ago, I was there.
I used to love it before COVID because they had the live band, and then once COVID happened, I think they only did it like once a week. So I don't know the schedule now, but if you're coming to Bangkok and you want to go to like a different place, very mixed crowd, like people from all walks of life, I think, go there. Havana Social is a cool spot.
Yeah.
So you guys left a lot of comments on some of the past videos. And also I want to let you know, we have a private Facebook group down below. So if you're moving to Bangkok, if you are already living here and you want any tips, if you need advice or help, like how to open a bank account, how to find an apartment, or just any questions you have, check out the Facebook group down below. I'd be happy to help you. And also there's lots of people in the group that can answer your questions. One of those people said that he's coming to Thailand next month and he has a few questions. And he was asking which scams he should be on the lookout for. I'm not even sure if you would, as a Thai person, be as aware of these because maybe you're not the
Yeah.
target as much.
I know that it exists, but we just never face it. I mean, Thai people, we have our own scam that we have to aware, but it is different from you guys.
Yeah, what happens?
It's a call center.
Oh,
They call and they stole our money.
Yeah,
kind
but
like
that's
that.
happened just only for Thai people, but for foreigners, and actually it's happened to Thai people sometimes. It's for like the taxi driver or
Yeah.
tuk-tuk. So it's happened like when they try to ask for the higher price, and if
Yeah.
you don't know like what is like number price that it should be,
Yeah.
so you need to be aware of this. But as a Thai people, we can say something in Thai, so it's like no. And like I would say like we can take like Bolt or Grab, like some application
Yeah.
where we can like take instead of like taxi or
Yeah, the actual.
and especially because I work in like Saw 11, right? So I usually finish work like late. So sometimes I get like the taxi and then they ask for higher price. So I was like,
Yeah.
bye.
Yeah, Soy 11 is a really hard place
Yeah.
to get a taxi that'll use the meter.
Even with actually any place like tourist place, so like Khao San, yeah, even Thai people we cannot even get the taxi because they want to only service to foreigners.
Speaking of Khao San, this same guy asked, someone told him he should be careful when going to Khao San Road because there are a lot of scams. What are your thoughts on this?
Since we are Thai,
No, I haven't really seen,
yeah,
not that I really go there much, but I haven't really seen
Yeah.
anything there. No, I just don't like it there because it's so loud. Every bar is playing music.
Yeah, nothing. For me, I would say like every place is like tourist place, like for the club or every area. It just like be careful of like the higher price, just that.
Yeah.
But for other scam, I don't see that much on Khao San Road. But for Khao San Road, I heard and I saw like some news about like the guard in the club, if you act like kind of rude, or you like if you like I would say like in the club, you try to get in the club and they have like some guard very rude, so you need to be careful of them. I saw like someone like have some fight with the guard and in Khao San Road, especially happened many times with foreigners. Just to be careful with that.
Yeah, when foreigners get drunk here, it can be.
yeah,
Yeah,
crazy.
but sometimes not that drunk, but like some Thai people when they're like in their job, someone wanna do something more than their responsibility, so you need to be careful of that, even they're a guard.
Have you
Okay.
been to Khao San recently? Do you like going there?
No, I haven't been there recently, and it's not really my preference to go out, a place to go to when I go out. You were mentioning scams. The only scam that that I've heard of is that like a temple scam. There's like scouts out there that try to be from like some kind of organization. They say, I can get you in this temple, that temple, and they will charge you a higher fee. Then they'll get someone else that actually works at the temple, pay them, and they get a bit of a commission from that.
Yeah, because most temples, it's like 40 baht to get in, roughly.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a foreigner.
Actually, talking about the scam, you have the experience of the pickpocket.
Oh, my phone got stolen.
Yeah.
Really, that's the only bad thing that's ever happened to me in my 5 years here. I was at, actually, I don't know if I should name the club.
Some club
I was at a club in
Bangkok.
Sukhumvit,
Yeah.
and I was just with my friend, and my phone, which was a brand new iPhone Pro Max, it was a week old. Someone took it out of my pocket, like they slipped it out of my back pocket, and I noticed within probably 2 minutes, but it was too late. Like they disappeared, and coincidentally or not, when I went back the next day to the club to check the security cameras, they told me the system was down because they were upgrading it. And that kind of thing is very common here, I think. The system is down. And I kind of think it was a professional operation because they brought my phone. They had a whole plan with what they did with my phone. They sent these like fake text messages that looked like they were coming from Apple. It was very sophisticated. It wasn't just like a random girl or something took it out of my pocket. So lost my phone. I couldn't get it back even with the tracking, and that was that.
Just be careful with your stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
but I think
no, you didn't keep it well. I remember.
I think maybe it's because it's happened too many times, like when like tourists, like foreigner get drunk and like lost their stuff, and like they know, and then they, all right, you're not drunk, but it's just like something that happened many times, so they know where they should do after that. And like just for your information, like for example, my friends, when they are Thai, like they lost their stuff on like taxi, and then they just like the driver like sell it at like I would say Hoi Kwang area. There's like the area that they can take your stuff, like they can buy, even you don't know like who is the owner of that stuff, of your belongings and everything. Yeah, same like someone dropped something on tuk tuk, they are mostly they sell it there. So yeah, be careful.
this guy also says, I don't plan to go to Phuket because I heard and I saw videos that there are a lot of tourists. Are there any beaches near Bangkok that are more accessible and better to go for relaxing? Besides Phuket, if there's a beach closer to Bangkok, what do you think?
people go to Pattaya, but Thai people don't like Pattaya.
Really? Because
I mean, Thai people, when we go to Pattaya, we go for like cafe, not to stay.
but not the beach. I thought many Thai people go for the beach around there.
Not that much. I mean, we have so
Pattaya.
many choice. Bang San and
Well,
others.
that's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, Bang Sen is like before like we get into
Yeah.
Pattaya.
But Bang San is not beautiful.
So, Pattaya. Oh, and wait, let's clear something up right now. Pattaya.
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 Okay. Am I
Yeah.
saying it close enough or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pattaya.
Because no matter which way I say this word, Pattaya, I think I can spell it in Thai too. People still, everyone has a different way of saying it.
Pat is short.
Yeah.
Pattaya. Ta is short. Ya is long.
Thank you for clearing that up.
Yeah.
So yeah, complain to her if you think I'm saying it wrong. She's my Thai coach now. But yeah, Phuket I think has amazing beaches. But this
Yeah.
guy is kind of right. It's filled with people, especially now after kind of COVID has ended. The thing is, Pattaya,
Pattaya.
the beaches aren't that beautiful there, in my opinion, especially compared to someplace like Phuket. So it's convenient because it's close, but it's not nearly the same experience.
Yeah. In Thailand we have like two sides of beach. Thai Gulf and Andaman. Andaman is way more
the west
better.
side.
Yeah, the west side is way more better, like Phuket, Phang. Yeah. But I think Hua Hin is not bad. Hua Hin and Cha'am. Even it's east side, but it's not that bad. So
You've been to
I
Hua
recommend.
Hin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I
saw
creeped
that?
well, you know what I saw? I saw the picture with the pony. They have like a pony, a horse
Ah,
on,
yeah.
on the
Yeah.
beach there.
They have
so
that.
I immediately knew.
But when
that's-
I've been there, it's like, at noon, so hot. But it's like the beach is nice, everything is nice, and not that much tourists there.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not that expensive comparing to Phuket or
Yeah.
Pattaya. Have you been to Hua Hin?
Yeah, but I didn't really like it. It was too quiet, and I actually didn't think
Yeah.
the beach was that nice.
Quiet.
You have to be in. You have to go to Cha'am. It's more quiet.
Okay.
I've been there once with my friends, and I have to drop to Hua Hin immediately because it's too quiet. I need to see more people.
This same guy, his name's Carmen, by the way. Thanks, Carmen, for writing these questions. And he says, any other advice you can give me before traveling here? So I'm assuming this is his first trip. So I'm going to say this as a foreigner. First trip, if it's like 2 weeks, don't go to too many places. Because I think a lot of foreigners, they try to go to like 20 different places, and it's just way too much in 2 weeks. Pick like 2 or 3 places max. Spend like 5 days in each place. And then the next time you come back, you can go some other places. I didn't even really come to Bangkok. My first 2 trips to Thailand. I just spent a day or 2 here. And that's actually one of the reasons I ended up moving here, is because I just wanted to experience the city. So don't try to jam too much into your first trip. What do you think?
For me,
Advice for a first-time foreigner in Thailand.
for me, it depends like what you like. Like you like city life or you like nature more. If you go for like city life, I think like it's okay to try. For me, it's okay to try like so many things in Bangkok. For me, I would say like there's no problem to try something like that. Even you might experience something bad, but it's still experience here. Like and I think they like for them, I think they can still find on Google like what is scam here. I think they know, but just when it's gonna happen. So just try to be careful. It's same when I go abroad, and then just to be careful, but don't
Don't
be
be
careful.
scared.
Don't be scared too much to try things. Yeah. I mean, for my advice, just like you can go any places, just bring your friends and like that. I think you can survive anyway. Yeah.
I think Bangkok is pretty safe. Like I couldn't even think of
Yeah.
many things. The only things I can really think of is, like you said, the taxis they try to not use the meter. That always happens.
Yeah.
And the whole conversation about like bar girls and that's a whole other thing. But besides those 2 things, and what Dan said about maybe if you're visiting like a popular temple, they tell you like, oh, it's closed, I'll take you to another one, something like that. There's really not much to worry about here. I think the US honestly is much more dangerous. So
What about you?
For me, I agree with her. It depends on what you like. For me, okay, when I go to other country, my focus is food. So I have to go to place with food.
Where's the best food in Thailand?
When you come to Thailand for the first time, you can go to the place that they recommend, like Defy or Tip Samai.
J-Fi is the Michelin star
Yeah.
street
Yeah.
food lady.
Yeah, Defy, Tip Samai for Pad Thai, and so on. But if you have chance, you should explore some more local, like real one.
Yeah.
Because for Thai people, we don't think that Tip Samai is not that good for Pad Thai. We don't eat Pad Thai like that. Yeah. And I personally from south of Thailand, so we have like different Pad Thai. I barely eat Pad Thai like you guys eat.
I don't eat it. You probably eat it more than me.
I eat it like different Pad Thai.
Mm.
Different ones, more spicy, more
Okay.
tasty. Yeah. But it's in south of Thailand, maybe you should go there.
Yeah, but I think it's better if you like try to make friends with local people and then
Yeah.
you will experience more like about culture, Thai
Yeah.
people, restaurant, or even the club. If you like partying, you can like experience like okay, which club that is really fit or perfect for you.
Yeah.
It's better because I have like some friends from Poland, from Germany, and then we met randomly in the club. But and then after that, we try to like go to hang out together with like all my friends, and like we have a good time. So my advice like to just make friends with local people.
Or contact him.
No, don't.
Eric.
My phone is full. Don't contact me. Okay, so following up on that, Sid asked, where can I meet normal Thai girls in Bangkok or Pattaya? And what are their requirements for a life partner?
Finding a life partner is like you finding the diamond in the stone. So I cannot say that.
Terry,
where-
how many diamonds are on Walking Street in Pattaya?
Oh my god! How do I know? I don't even. I don't think I have been there. But okay, maybe you might get lucky, find someone at the walking street at Pattaya. Who knows? But I think that question is really hard to answer. Right? Have you find the diamond yet?
No.
Right?
No,
Right?
no.
See, she is the diamond. But it's not easy to find.
Yeah, we're not going to tell you where she works because I know what'll happen is
Yeah, she is the diamond.
your boss will be not happy.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, but it's not easy to find the diamond when you have the perception of Thailand, like no, Thailand is like the country of
I think I mean it depends how you approach the girls. Like for, there are two signs if you're on dating apps and you expect to find like normal girl. I think like like where you are, like like you're on dating app. It's already that it's really hard to find like normal girls.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean like most. I
Wait,
think
wait.
like for you.
Are you on a dating app?
No, I'm not.
Have you
I
ever
used to.
Are you a normal girl?
Half.
Cherry, have you ever used a dating app?
yes, long time
Are you a
ago.
normal
Yeah.
girl?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Like I want to ask back like
Yeah.
what normal girl for them.
So, especially when I was pretty new in Thailand, I used dating apps not even just for dating, but you meet just a lot of people that it can be friends. And I actually think it's a great way to meet people. I think the mistake a lot of guys make when they come here with the dating apps is they want something and they
Yeah.
want it quickly.
Yeah.
And when that's what you're trying to do, you attract a certain type of
Yeah.
crowd.
That's what I say. It depends how you approach or how you talk to them since at the beginning. Like if you're talking on that like dirty way, we knew what you want. So you expect to for example, if someone like chat like text me in the dirty way and you expect me to be like okay, good. I'm good, chill and nothing's happened.
No way.
Nah, because we knew what you want. I knew what I want, and then magic happened.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Have you ever used dating apps here?
Yeah, I have.
And have you had any good experience?
To be honest, I would say about 80% not good experience.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I would say I can't really think of a bad experience. The only situation that happened to me a few times, and I'm gonna make a whole episode on this, is sometimes they pull the old switch I'm a ladyboy thing. And that's happened to me, I think, 3 times. And I knew immediately when I saw them. There were no like big surprises, but it kind of caused a dilemma. So I'll get into that in a different episode, I think. But other than that, the people I've met on like Tinder or Bumble or whatever, they've been totally fine. It's not like anybody's ever asked me for money or something like that. That's never happened.
I think I need to update my profile because I seem to attract a transactional friendship. Nothing really based more than a transactional friendship. So that's what I'm saying. For me, it's been 80% like, not good experience as
Yeah.
being transactional.
That's why I used to and not anymore right now. I feel like to meet in person, and I feel like I want to get to know more people like day by day if they still want to get to know me, and then they come to see me in real life, and then let's see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, so this always comes up. I personally don't like dating apps because I just feel like it wastes so much time. And if I see someone just out in public, I think it's way easier to just go talk to them. And then within 2 minutes, you know if there's something or if there's not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But there's a right way to do this and a wrong way to do this. So let me ask you, Erin, first. If you're out in public, say you're not at work, where is a good place, do you think, you can meet someone?
Good place.
Like the mall, the BTS, the walking on the street.
Good, like randomly or like
Yeah.
randomly.
Like, has that ever happened to you? Has a guy ever come up to you?
I don't like guy to approach me in the mall. Like it's happened to me many times, like Terminal 21, and I was like,
Probably bad guy Mark, honestly.
I was listening to the music, and they were like, "Hi, oh, I want to get to know you," and I feel like,
Were you like walking or something?
yeah, walking.
What if you're sitting in Starbucks?
I still don't like when
Really?
they approach me for and just
Okay.
just for me. For other, I
Wait.
don't know.
What if they're very good looking?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or do you feel like they are trying to selling
Yeah,
the cause?
but like there's happened to me one time. I was eating at the food court at Terminal 21, and then they just come like, "Can I sit there?" And I thought they just want to sit and eat, and then they sit, and then like, "Oh, hi, you're so good looking. Like, where are you from?" And like sit right next to me. I was eating my mango sticky rice. I was hungry. I was like, "Oh my god."
But that person, about how old were they?
I think could be more than 30.
Okay. So
Yeah.
not that old. But
Not that old,
do
but just-
much older guys ever
Yeah,
talk
or
to you?
even like someone who is my type, I still feel that it's weird because I was eating. I have like
She's
my
hungry.
personal time. I'm hungry. I want to eat my mango sticky rice, and then I pretend to call my friends like, okay, listen, you have to stay with me until I finish. So I call, and then I eat like mango sticky rice in the same time, and then once I finish, and then I'm gone. I was like, and then he looked at me like, oh, why she's gone like that.
Sherry, what about you?
It's really hard to say. Okay, I have been approached by a guy once at the BTS, but at that time, I think I date someone. Yeah, but it's really weird anyway.
The BTS, I think, is hard because people are moving. They're trying to get to where their next destination is.
He was behind me buying a ticket, and he was like, "Oh, blah blah blah." I cannot remember the conversation, but I was like, "Wow, that's new."
So I love asking Thai girls their opinion on this because I know what you say, but then I also know what actually has worked. And so
Tell me.
I don't know if I should put it on this episode. No, I'm gonna
Just
make a
tell
separate.
me.
Okay,
I wanna
but let me answer first. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure that I would say that it's not a nice place to approach me, but it's a place that where I allow you to approach me is the club. For just
Interesting. So
Yeah.
before we go to the club, because that's its own topic, when it comes to meeting Thai women in public, what I learned when I came here was I think Thai women are fairly conservative, a lot more conservative than foreigners think maybe when they come here. And they tend to be more shy and more reserved. And I think if you're going to approach someone in public, it should be more on like a friendly basis first, not saying, "Oh, you're so beautiful," or like something like that.
Not too
Yeah.
much.
And also, if you're going to approach them in public, you should probably let them know right up front, like, "Hey, I'm just stop." Like in some way tell them you're going to be going. You're not going to sit down and, take up her space for the next 30 minutes. So if it were me, and let's say I saw you at a Starbucks, maybe I would wait until I was ready to leave. And then on my way out, I would stop and say, hey, I don't know. I'd make up some reason to talk to you, maybe like ask you the best place to get food in the area or something like that.
Yeah.
And then based on our 1 minute interaction, if I thought it was going well, then I would say, oh, maybe we could like get food sometime.
Later,
or
later.
something like that.
But not be like, wanna stay
Yeah.
with me, because we never know like, okay, what I have to do after that. Like I don't want you to stay with me that time.
I think Thai women can be awfully like skittish, if that's the right word. Like you can scare them easily or intimidate them easily. Even especially if you're from like certain like Americans, like we can be so like loud and in your face and whatever. And here in Asia, it's totally not the culture.
I can say that we're not doing that in Thailand. I mean, the way that you just approach us and talk, and then but your practice.
Hey, actually, Cherry, now that I think about it,
Was
don't say where, but you were with me when I met a girl at the mall at Terminal 21.
which girl?
Don't say where she works.
Which girl?
Don't-
Which girl?
She works at a store we were in. Yeah. But doesn't matter. But yeah, that was a while ago. So it can be done, guys. Yeah.
I
You
don't
were there. For sure.
really.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dan, have you ever met a girl in public, like during the day?
Yeah, I have.
What was the situation?
We were I noticed it was a shopping mall, by the way. It was a Siam Paragon. So
Dan goes for the HISO girls. He goes.
So I noticed it from a distance, and we kind of crossed like paths. Like we had to cross paths. So I approached her and asked her, "Hey, look, I'm new here." Pretty much what you said. That was my reason to initiate the conversation. And then I just said to her, "Look, where's a great spot, to see good temples?" And she was just like, "Oh, how long have you been here?" I said, Look, can we just exchange like details, like social media contact details?" And she said, "Yeah, sure. No, I don't mind." So we exchanged details, and since then we've remained friends. So it was a good outcome.
So listen to these two guys how to approach tiger.
During the day. I mean, it's a whole other thing at night, I think. But you were going to talk about the nightclub. Like that's like your hunting ground, Earn.
Yeah.
Which nightclub? Tell everyone where they're going to find you.
So recently I like Baccarat, which is like under like the Davis Hotel, and also I like Trudeau de Lang Suan. Yeah, because like both two places is mix of Thai and also foreigners.
I got to be honest, Truth or Dare Lang Swan, is that how you say it?
Yeah.
So there's 2 Truth or Dare bars now.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a HISO Thai bar.
Yeah, high so one.
I went to that one and they didn't even want to let me in. And I think it's because I'm a foreigner.
Really?
I had to have a Thai friend come
or
out.
maybe it's packed.
It might have been packed. But let me describe this place. Have you been? Truth
No,
or
I
Dare?
haven't been.
All right. They just opened another location in Tonglaw, and it seems like a very trendy spot for like HISO Thai people. Expensive. So a group invited me to meet up with them. So I arrived alone and they didn't want to let me in.
Yeah.
And so I saw some comments in some reels or some videos. Somebody said like, oh, if you're black or if you're Indian or something, they don't want to let you into certain places. And honestly, I think that can be true. But also if you're just a foreigner in general, sometimes they don't want to let you in for one reason or another.
Oh.
So no, it's okay. I understand. But I was kind of I was a little bit surprised at this place, but yeah.
Yeah, but mostly I went there like mostly as a big group. So
Were you with
maybe
foreigners or just Thai people?
both foreigners and Thai, mostly Thai.
Yeah, if you're with Thai people, it's
Yeah.
usually never a problem.
But usually like after one or two, you can do just like walk in and then they all like welcome everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or otherwise, maybe next time you should come with Thai, then it's
Yeah.
will be fine.
Just call her.
No more party.
And you mentioned Baccarat, which I told you before, like many people are telling me about this place now.
Yeah.
I thought it was good. It was the bottom of the Davis Hotel, right?
Yeah.
Soi
It's the
24.
new one.
And I like how they have it set up in there. They have like the DJ on the floor. It's got like a big, I don't know what you explain. It's like almost like a table or a bar around the DJ. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's a
it's
cool setup.
pretty similar with like Truth or Dare, like similar
Yeah,
ambience.
but I
vibes.
wouldn't consider it like a major nightclub. It's kind of like a cross between a bar and a nightclub.
It's pretty big with foreigners, I would say.
Oh yeah, you went there this week, right?
Yeah, I went there last Saturday.
So that's so interesting because I saw in your story and you said there's so many foreigners here. But when I was there, I didn't think there were many foreigners. So maybe it was just the night.
Could have been. I've been there several times, and most of the times I've been there, it's been on a Saturday night. And Saturday night, I feel like it tends to attract more foreigners.
Yeah, it does. And actually, I on the weekends, like on Saturday, I normally don't even go out because I feel like the crowd is so different. So, but what about like bigger nightclubs, Erin? Anywhere you like?
For what I like Sugar Club, Sukhumvit 11.
Oh, interesting. You brought
Yeah.
up Sugar on Soy 11 again. And I'm just
Yeah.
laughing because anytime this is brought up, a lot of people say, oh, there's just this lady boy and freelancer and
Yeah.
this kind of person there. It's not true. Maybe those are the people that you end up meeting there.
Yeah.
But I think
You have to find diamonds.
if you have that problem, then I think it's more about you and less about where you are or like the place.
Yeah, I just like enjoy the music there, like hip hop. But now I'm kind of like don't like that much because like people like smoke inside. So for me, it's not good when I came out and like my hair is full of like cigarette and everything. Yeah, but I still love the music there. Or sometimes I like to go to Anaconda. It's more like Latino hip hop as well.
Yeah, that's also on
Yeah.
Soy
Or
11.
otherwise could be Flamingo. Like, actually, I've been many. Or if you're more into Asian, you can go to Route 66.
She means if you're more into Asian girls.
Asian
Or
girls, Asian guys.
Yeah, Asian girls or
Yeah.
guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me translate that. Route 66, the RCA area is a street, an area, a district that has a bunch of nightclubs and bars and places like that. But the crowd there is heavily Asian. There's almost no foreigners, no Western
Yeah.
foreigners. There are a lot of Koreans,
Korean,
Chinese,
Thai.
Japanese, yeah, and Thai. So many Thai girls tell me like if they are into Asian guys, that's where they go.
Yeah,
They're not
or-
going to Soy
or
11.
Space Plus. That's very huge
Yeah.
club. And my friends likes to go there because they like Chinese.
We were at Route 66 last week, and it was me and Bad Guy Mark, and there were like two other foreigners in this room of 1,000 people, and that's it. Everybody else is Korean and Thai, basically. This person says they were anonymous when they wrote in, I met someone who traveled to Thailand many times, and he suggested I visit Pattaya. He mentioned that he made the mistake of listening to all the negative reviews and comments about the place, and so he didn't go to it for 10 years. Do you think visiting Pattaya is a good idea or a bad idea?
Experience it yourself. It's not.
Have you been there, Cherry, recently? Or
I've been there like for 1 day trip with
When-
my
when?
friend. Like I forgot. Like I think more than 6 months.
oh, okay, but like after COVID, because I think
Yeah,
it's changed a
after
lot.
COVID,
What
yeah.
about you, Aaron?
I've been there like just once, but I've been there for party with my friends. And I would say that it's not a bad idea to go there. So you will see like how people are like actually, and you see like both like good side and bad side there. For me, I experienced some bad side, but still have some fun because I
What was the
there,
bad
man.
side? What happened?
Bad side, it's just like I got like asked from Indian guy. So like, are you going for boom boom? While I was on the what is called like on the car that like have like many people can get in.
Oh,
I'm not
right.
sure what is it?
Or
And
the
then
bar bus.
yeah, and then they get in, and then they have like 6 or 7 people, and then they sit like this, and I have just me and my friend, like 2 girls, and then they look at me, and then, oh, you're the land of smile, you are the smile of Thailand. I like your smile, and then their eyes so like blink like this, like sweet. Are you going for boom boom? Do you wanna exchange your telephone number with me? I was like, no.
Okay, one thing for foreigners, you think that Thailand is land of smile, but you don't know that we are the land of bad word if you're there.
So me, it's like, okay, it's a little like I feel a little scared, but it's like, I'm tired, so that's fine. But I told my friend, okay, let's get up right here. We just walked into we are about to go to Walking Street Pattaya, like to the club. So okay, let's walk.
Where were you going there?
I don't remember the name. I went to the club, more like Chinese club in the Walking Street.
Okay, I don't know which one.
Yeah, and party like crazy, and it was fun. And then after we finish it, we eat mukata. Yeah, everything was good. It's fine.
So
It depends how you handle the situation.
I've been in Thailand, I said, for 5 years. For the first 4.5 years, I never went to Pattaya because I just heard so many bad things. Like the whole city is a giant red light district, this kind of thing. And I ended up going a few months ago for the first time. And from my perspective, everything they say about Pattaya is true. But there's also another side to it that exists at the same time. And it's a very weird dynamic. It's like a chill beach town, but at the same time, it is this giant red light district.
Yeah.
So I'll be chilling at this beautiful Starbucks right on the beach, like enjoying my, morning. But then I'll look up and I'll see like several like older men, Western men by themselves, just hanging out in the Starbucks, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm like, that's interesting because, it's weird. I think a lot of people that go, unfortunately, a lot of people that go to Pattaya, like foreigners, they go for a specific reason and for specific kinds of entertainment.
Yeah.
Whereas in Bangkok, there's all kinds of things to do in Bangkok. So if you see foreigners here, maybe they go to those kinds of places, but that's not their whole
Yeah, not
trip.
the whole thing.
Yeah.
I also like enjoy getting massage like
Yeah.
in Pattaya. They're like some massage shop. They're very cheap.
Yeah,
So-
I do like going there. I've changed my mind about it. I do like going there, but you kind of learn to block out some of this stuff. I think it's different from you because you are Thai female.
Yeah.
So just walking around in Pattaya is dangerous for you.
Yeah.
I mean, not
little.
really. I don't think it's really like literally dangerous, but I mean, like people are gonna stop you and
Yeah.
ask you stupid questions. And
Yeah,
things
but
like that.
it's fine because you're a Thai. You can, if they're gonna do something, you can still have like Thai people that's gonna help you.
Yeah,
so
we have backup.
there's no problem. Or even like daytime. I like Pattaya because daytime when I walk past to some foreigner, yeah, of course there will be someone like smile to you, and I was like, yeah, hi, and that's it. Like for me, it's fun.
Okay.
It's okay. Yeah.
Dan, you go to Pattaya?
Yeah, I've been there quite a few times.
Oh yeah, where do you go there?
Usually I'll just go there for the nightclubs.
Which one do you like?
808, it's pretty good for hip hop. And I would say Republic's not too bad over there as well.
Yeah, it's a cool place to go to. I think. I mean, you can get there in 2 hours on the bus. It's so easy.
Yeah.
The bus station is like right down the street here, like 140 baht. You're there in 2 hours. You can come back anytime you want.
Yeah.
And it is significantly cheaper than Bangkok. So
Yeah.
For me, I suggest that you should go to Pattaya and you have to explore both, like good and bad, to see
Yeah.
and take care of yourself.
I was there without booking any hotels. I was there and just like walk and then see where can I sleep, where can I stay. And like I end up in like some hotel which is like many Indian people, and then they look at me like
Who are you?
welcome to our world. I was like,
It's one
Okay,
of those.
but-
It's one of those places where you don't need to really make a reservation for a hotel. You can just wing it and just go down there
Yeah.
and find
a
accommodation
mini
pretty
sheet.
quickly.
like cheap hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, you don't have to deal with going to the airport or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So, follow-up question that's slightly related. Do you think that in general, Thai people can be racist?
To foreigners.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, not just foreigners in general, but like specific foreigners, like from a certain country or something like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
are.
for Indian or for black people. Yeah, I would say. And I think like that because also like some Indian or black people also share some story that they like, get some bad experience from Thai people that they judge, that they like don't want to talk because they're black or they're Indian. Yeah, so I think like some Thai people also being like racist. But for me, I'm open mind and like I talk to everybody and just exchange.
I think it's like everybody in every country, if they don't really have like information enough or have experience with people enough, they can have like small information and like stereotype on people. That's why racist happen.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
think part of it can be that maybe you just have never, you don't really know people of a certain type? You don't see them? Like, I don't know about your
Maybe.
hometowns, but like, where are you from again? Ubon?
Ubon.
How many black people live in Ubon?
Oh, I don't see that much. I think I don't see at all.
At all, right?
At all. I see
would
just white people.
So I would assume that like if you've never if you've never had a personal experience, then maybe you just go off of something that other people say.
I think like if you saw like from the news, like or for example, they like said like the news from like US, the black people and what happened, like something, and then I think like for Thai people they might think like, oh, they're so scary. Yeah.
Well, I'm from the US and I'm scary, so um
Yeah, but if you just like get to know more people and talk to more people, you will understand and you will like just try to understand. Like nobody rights and nobody wrongs. We just different and that's it.
for Thai people in general, especially maybe like older Thai people, your parents' generation, do they think that people from one country, like even just within Asia, are like higher status than another country?
Like Japan.
I assumed you would say like Japan and Korea are at the
South,
top.
South Korea is just lately. Just lately. Like
Okay.
yeah, Japan, they are more like high Asian. Yeah. And lately is also Singapore.
Oh yeah, right.
I would say Singapore too.
Yeah,
Even
so
they are apart from Chinese. I mean, the people in Singapore was from China, but lately Singapore they make the country like become
yeah,
better.
I just bring this up because I don't think it's just a race thing. I think even within Asia, there's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
In Thailand, there's very much this hierarchy ranking thing. So I noticed. So, and everybody likes the handsome Korean guys at Route 66.
I like Korean
The K-pop
series.
guys.
Wait. You told me something interesting about the Korean guys
Korean guy.
at RCA, I think. You-
I just heard that like from my friend's experience. Yeah, like they say like sometimes it's also posted on social media, like on TikTok as well, that there is some Korean guys that just came like very good looking, but they drink things on your table, but they don't pay. And it's happened. I think it's happened many times because I saw it on TikTok like many times. So yeah,
Really?
there.
yeah. So I think I like it just on the series, but not in the real
Those
life.
Korean guys are dangerous.
Yeah, but I
Korean
didn't.
scam.
You know that.
I didn't say that it's like everybody, but I heard that.
You know,
so.
when I walk into like Route 66, they look at me like I'm their arch enemy. They see
I feel that way as also.
the Korean guys. They walk in, they see bad guy Mark and me, and they go, okay, let's go. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not your area. You came to their area.
Yeah. we us Americans are good at colonizing and invading. All right, I have a good question for you. I'm gonna ask both of you one at a time. If you wanted to find a long-term boyfriend, I want to know where you would go. If you wanted to find a boyfriend for a very short time, like one night, I want to know where you would go.
Oh.
And if you wanted to find a husband, I want to know where you would go in Bangkok.
Oh.
So first, long-term boyfriend, where would you go?
long-term boyfriend. Ooh, it's hard to. It's real hard to find in Bangkok. Some nice rooftop restaurant. Yeah, I would say like to I think like to see people and like get to know and get to talk. Yeah, better than in the club,
Okay.
but not on dating apps.
Not
for
on dating
sure,
apps. For a
for
long-term
sure.
boyfriend.
For
Really?
a long time, for sure. I think it could be like friends of my friend or someone that I know, and then start to talk, start to hang out, and then you will see that he's gonna be a long term for you or not.
Okay.
But for me, I think it's so quick if you're gonna like find on a dating app and then everything is just like end, like nothing more than that.
Jerry, If you wanted to find a long-term boyfriend, where are you going to go in Bangkok?
Can I answer the short term first? Okay, for the long term, for me, I think dating app is not bad, but we have to take time. I mean, you cannot just talk and okay, you can talk and then go on a date. But if you go on a date and then you end up together on the bed, that's gonna be the short term anyway. Okay, so
Wait, is it? Like
Mostly-
hypothetically,
Mostly.
Someone is not like that.
wait, hold on. If you went on a date with somebody
Uh-huh.
and very quickly you did some activity, do you think it's possible to have a long-term relationship after that?
It's so hard.
is maybe or maybe not.
For me, I would say because in Bangkok you can find so many people easily. Everything is so quick, and you might be like get bored like so quick, and then you can find something excited. So I think it's gonna be a short term if you end up like on the bed or like doing some activities,
I mean, like for the first date,
but not for
or
everyone.
a few date, and then end up with the activity. But for me, it's like, I don't know. Since I haven't had any boyfriend for like years and any date for years, so I think dating app is good for finding a long term boyfriend or friends of friends. Yeah, but for random person, I cannot say that is good. It's not good because it's random.
It depends how the guy treats you after that. Like, okay, I would, because I had like my really last relationship and it's kind of quick, but it's like after that, if you treat like that person well, so it might keep going longer than you expected. So it's depends how the guy treats you and also how you like react after that. Yeah.
Do you, as Thai women,
Mm-hmm.
with these foreigners anyway, worried like, oh, there's so many options in Bangkok, like it's hard to be in a relationship?
Yeah. So many options, I would say. And because when you were on dating app, quick.
So if you wanted to, I'm not saying this is you, but let's just say, pretend that you wanted to meet someone just tonight for something.
Oh, it's so
Where would
easy.
you go?
Club, bar,
Which club?
any. I can
Pick one.
find any.
Tell guys where they should meet.
Could be Baccarat or Truth or Dare.
Really?
Yeah.
Baccarat or Truth or Dare?
Yeah.
I did not expect that.
Why?
I don't know. I just didn't expect that.
Yeah. I think there are more like, as you say, like high so, but I didn't focus about that. But I focus on like how they talk or how they approach. Is for me, it's totally different from like Sugar Club. Sugar Club, it's more like you really want to get her to your bed, like to that night. But for like Truth or Dare or Baccarat, they're more like want to get to know like your personality, who you are, where you're from, what's your job.
Okay, Cherry, where are you going to go if you wanted to find someone
For the short
term?
Oh, it's so easy. You can go to the club and you can call on the app. Easy.
Which app are you going to use? Tinder?
Yeah, Tinder is so easy.
But for me in Bangkok, it's easy everywhere. Like
If
you
you
don't
want
need
to
to
have-
be in the club.
Yeah.
You just walk past on the street. I think you can find someone. If you want just that thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So easy for the short
All right,
term.
now here's the hard one. If you wanted to find a husband, where are you going to go in Bangkok?
I go nowhere.
Same.
I go nowhere.
It's gonna come naturally. It's gonna come
But
in the
where
right
do you
time.
think those kinds of guys that, like the types of guys you would want to end up with marrying, where do they hang out, do you think?
I think the guy to who's gonna become my husband could like meet anywhere, but it's about like consistency. Like treat me well,
Okay.
hang out with me, spend time with me.
Do you think when you went to Walking Street, Pattaya, that's a good place to meet your husband?
Oh yeah. That's hard. No.
Okay.
No, because I think that guy might experience so many things already. I don't want that.
Okay, but what about nightclub in Sukhumvit?
Which one?
Just generally speaking.
So many,
Possible or no?
like, so there are so many
Possible.
grades of club in Sukhumvit.
I think for me, I think it's about what they work. Like if I've have experience to like go on a date with someone who work, like for example, if they have to collaborate, like need to make party or surround with that kind of people, I think it's for me it's hard to trust. So I would focus more on like what you work, like
You mean what they do for a job?
Yeah.
yeah, what they do for a job.
So you're saying if they're
If they work like in the party
Oh,
or
wait.
surround with like many
Wait.
beautiful girls,
so let's say
I would
you're
say
the,
it's hard for you to become my husband because I know you're gonna see so many
I
beautiful
think
girls.
I know what you're talking about. Like, so if you're the manager of a nightclub or a bar, it's a Sukhumvit, that could be a problem, is what you're saying.
Yeah, like I mean, I might can try to get to know you, but in the long term, I think I'm sure it doesn't work.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair point.
Mhm.
Cherry,
Yeah, I will go nowhere to find my husband because it's feel like if you really have to find him, it's like it's too much process. You have to, yeah, it become naturally in your life. But okay, I have some spec that okay, first of all, he have to blend well with me. You know
Okay.
what I mean? Because I have so many like picky thing in my life. So if he can handle me, yeah, and that will go well. And he must enjoy food because I love to eat.
For me, that guy need to love somtam,
Yeah.
and I would okay.
Yeah, for girl we have
Perfect
some,
husband.
yeah.
Do
For
you-
girl we have some
Food is
specific.
it's also like one of the things that is important for the relationship, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
like at least you can like try or enjoy like some of our food, and then
Imagine you and I are in the relationship. We're gonna fight over about food, right? Because you don't like to eat that much, and I like to try so many new things.
yeah,
and
I
we're
definitely
gonna
like
we're gonna fight.
the same 5 things. And you like
Yeah,
to go to a
and
lot of
I
different...
really hate people who eat the same thing. Yeah.
Okay.
You see the problem now?
So, but do your parents ever talk to you about maybe finding a boyfriend or a husband, or what they expect or what you should do or not do?
yeah.
What do they say?
What they say to me, just like try to find someone who like help you grow, like for your future. Like I mean, that guy don't need to help you with the money, but with the mental health. If the guy is so toxic for you, don't stay. But like for my mom, which I had a relationship, she never told me to like break up with someone that had like big red flag. She just told me to experience it until you cannot stay it anymore. And after that you will learn, and then you will grow, and you will find the right one after that. That's what she told me. But we don't have like specific thing. Okay, this guy have to be like this, because everybody is so different. So just to learn and like grow together.
For me, I'm half Chinese. My mom used to make a joke like I don't know what is in English, but it's like you don't know the guy, but you get married together.
It's like blind
Or
marriage.
Yeah, bride marriage.
Arranged
Yeah,
marriage.
arranged marriage.
arranged
Yeah,
marriage.
she used to make fun, like make joke that oh maybe you get this and then you have kid and I'll take care of the kid. And I said to mom like you married yourself, you married him by yourself. But yeah, actually she didn't have any expectation on my husband. But she said like, okay, if you find someone, get married, and have kids while I'm still living because I can help you to raise your child because my mom is 70 years old this year. Yeah, so that's was the only concern she had. But since I don't have anyone, so she didn't force me at all.
in Thailand, it's very common
Mhm.
for the parents
Mhm.
to help raise the grandchildren.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Because it's really hard to raise your own kid when you have like job.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
for the children
Mhm.
or like the new parents,
Mhm.
their focus is more on working and maybe sending money back home to the family.
Yeah, mostly like that.
Sometimes it's like that, and sometimes okay, for people in Bangkok, most of people in Bangkok, we work in office, and we only have like 3 month leave for children, and that's not enough. So that's why sometimes they have to send their kid to their parents to take so that their parents can take care of the kid.
Stefan asked in our group, at what stage in a relationship do you tell your parents that you have a boyfriend? Like, how long do you have to be dating before you're going to say something to your parents?
For my parent, for me, just like 2 3 days, and I just let her know.
2 days?
Like 2 days, 3 days. I just let her know because my mom, she's like 48, so she had me like 23. So we're more like friends. Like, I tell her everything in my life, so I don't really care. Like, okay, what is gonna happen? But I think the more that I tell her, the more that she feel okay. I know what she's going through. I know what she's doing right now, and then she will know how to handle it if there's something happen. It's better than like you stay with your boyfriend for like a month, then you tell her after that. If there's something happen, your parents never know. So I think it's better to tell her just like 2 3 days. Yeah. So once something happened, mom, and then I tell her everything. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
And how about you?
I have a different story because mostly my relationship was while I studying. So in Thailand, our parents back then they were strict about having a boyfriend or in any relationship. So I barely tell my parents until they find out by themselves. But um I never do something like wrong. So I feel like my parents should trust me that I will never ever upset them. Yeah. So when they find out, they're gonna be a little bit mad, but they cannot force me to break up or something. Yeah. But in the future, if I have a relationship, I think maybe after a month, I will tell them.
What about the difference dating Thai men
Mm-hmm.
compared to foreigner men?
I think for my mom, when I date with Thai men, she's not worried that much. But when I would date with foreigners, she's super worried. Like, where he's come from? Like, okay, is he party too much? Did he did something bad to you? Like, sometimes she saw from the news that like foreigners like hit or like do something to like some
Really?
some bad
Yeah.
news like
Yeah.
happened like in Phuket or
Yeah.
Pattaya when you have like foreigners husband and then
Yeah.
they just like hurt their wife, and then my mom's super worried about that.
Because she cannot speak with
Yeah.
your your
And one
boyfriend.
thing she always tell me like, okay, I'm super worried about this, but one thing, just to let you know, like we are in Thailand, so no matter what's happened, we are Thai, so I know how to
how to handle it.
if there's something happen to you, so you don't be scared if something happened to you.
What is she going to do?
I don't know, but she always
You will never
always
know.
say to me like, "Don't worry."
She's going to hire like a hitman?
Okay.
What is she
Sounds
gonna do?
like it.
You will never
Like-
know. My dad used to have.
Oh,
Okay, you will
Wow.
never know. Seriously.
But that's what happened to me. Like for Thai, she's like, because she can talk in Thai. So when I fight with my like Thai boyfriend or like argue, my mom still can like, if I really need her help, she still can talk. And for me, I think she's really like mature. She can talk in a positive way, and she can teach. For me, I'm okay. But when it's become like foreigner, she's like, okay, you video call. And then she told me to translate, and I found it so funny that I need to translate, but then she need to teach. So yeah, that's what happened.
Did you ever date a Thai guy,
Yeah,
Cherry?
yeah,
Yeah.
like long
What,
times
what is
ago.
the big difference between dating a Thai man and a foreigner man?
I have to recall my memories. I mean, it's long times ago. Mm, okay, for Thai guy, I have to tell them that I often they don't know.
You're offended.
Yeah, but
Wait, you
like,
have to tell the Thai guys that you're offended.
yeah, like I'm angry at you now. You should make it up. Yeah,
Really?
I have to tell them.
But you're saying foreigners understand more or what?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you have a preference now? Like, will you say, I really only want to date Thai or only want to date foreigner? Or does it not matter to you?
For me, I used to strict with only date foreigner, but after I stopped dating, now anything just fit to me. Anyone just go well with me.
Okay. Erin, what about you?
For me, I open mind for both, but like recently, I usually like attract like to foreigner more more than Thai.
But why? Why do you
I
think?
don't know.
Because
Personal preference.
okay, but some people made a comment before, like the only Thai women that want to be with foreigners are like older Thai women that are still single, or if they already have a kid, or maybe they work at a bar. They were saying those are the only Thai women that want to be with foreigners.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I heard some like some people that like talked to me when I was like at the front in the restaurant, and then they tried to tell me like why Thai people always get pregnant with Thai men, and then you end up um married and get money from the white ugly fat people. Yeah, they said like this.
Wait, who said that? Who said that?
Someone
But like a Thai person or a foreigner?
from US. From US. He is
From US?
Yeah, he's retired, and then he's like, I think he's been living here in Bangkok for a while, and then he like to share things to me, but he not even my customer.
Yeah.
But he like to come to the front and then talk to me. You know what, Ern? Okay, let me ask you something. Why Thai people always like that? And I said like maybe it's not because they want money, because they really like it, but if they get money to treat their life, so why not? You don't want to have a better life? What's the problem?
If the
Yeah.
guy want to give them money, so it's not your problem.
Yeah.
Do you think that, like in this situation, let's say Thai woman gets pregnant, she's single mother, something like that.
Yeah.
Do you think that Thai men don't really like that?
When you're like single mom,
Yeah.
I think could be. I think could happen to foreigner as well. Like they might feel the same. Like they don't want to take care
Of the kid.
Yeah.
of the kids. Yeah, but for Thai, don't know that much.
Yeah.
What Thai guys think about that.
I think it depends on the person.
Yeah, but I also have my friends who is a single mom. She is Thai, and when like comes to like Thai men, they don't really accept it. They don't like, oh no, I have my life. I don't want to take care of that children. But for a foreigner, I don't know why, but they mostly accept it, and that's why my friends goes to like foreigners more when become like for dating things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's
they're more
true.
open mind. I guess.
I think that's true. They can maybe be more accepting of some things, but you're saying also that some Thai women just like foreigners anyway. Like it's not only single mothers that like foreigners, right? You like foreigners, and
Yeah.
you're not a single mother, or
No.
oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah, for me, before I have like Thai boyfriend, but then I broke up, and once I start like to go on that with foreigner, I feel like they're more open mind with like any attitude, and also I think maybe because of the culture or something that they like after 18 they need to work, they need to separate with their family, so they're more like try to get to do so many things, and I feel like I'm get excited with that. I was like, oh, you did this before. I get to know more new things. But for Thai men, I would say they're afraid to do new things, to do something challenging. They have like how to say
Limitation.
like, yeah, for that. But for foreigner or example US, I think you guys more very like try many challenging things, and I feel like it's good thing to stay with
Do you mean like foreigners, maybe they have more goals or
more
something they're working towards?
more ambitious, more like to take some risks. Me, I'm the girl who like before I was not that confident, but once I think I surround with more foreigners, they're more like, you do this, Earn. Why not? You can do this. But for Thai people, are you sure? So that's why I liked foreigners more than Thai, because they don't stop me to do something. They just like go for it. So I like that.
Yeah, she got a good point. Dating Thai guys, sometimes they don't allow us women to wear like sexy stuff. Yeah.
You shouldn't wear like this.
Yeah, but they like to see other people wear it. But why not me? I want to wear it. Okay.
Yeah, wanna
Yeah.
be
So
sexy.
that's one of the reason that's why I don't date Thai anymore, because okay, my ex Thai boyfriend, they don't do that to me, but for other people, my friends relationship, they are like that. So I just don't understand why I don't have the right to wear the clothes. Why you guys want to see others? Yeah, that's one of the reason.
If you ended up dating a foreign boyfriend
Mm-hmm.
and he said, I want us to move back to my home country, are you going to be okay with that?
Where? Home
Where?
country? Where?
Well, that's the weird thing about if you're a Thai woman here, because guys from all over the world come here. I mean, women come here too, but especially guys, maybe they meet a Thai woman, like this happened to, my friend, and they want to get married and then go back to the home country, which in his case was the US. But if you meet a guy, you might like the guy, but you might not want to move to Germany or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, you like Germany? That's a
No,
good one
no,
for you?
no.
Oh.
It's just like have some like German guys like
Oh, of course.
ask me this question. Like when if we're on dating, if we like each other, you want to move to my country, because he said like good like education, and you if you work here you will get more like good salary. And I said like, oh, but I like Thailand. I like Thai food. I like the people and everything, and my family's here. But I think it's depend. It might be changed in the future. If I have a baby with him, and if it's a better choice, I would move. But if we still haven't got like any baby, and I have my own job here, I would go for my goal first. Like,
Is there
even-
any country that you would say, oh, I'd move there?
I really have no idea. I like Thailand. I just want to like work here or work abroad sometimes, and visit like outside of the country sometimes, but not to live there. I like Thailand still, but maybe change in the future.
Sherry, you just went to Paris.
Paris, yeah.
So let's imagine you met a handsome
I met
Parisian.
I met my ex.
Your ex is from France?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's say things were going better with your ex and he wasn't your ex. And let's say he said, oh, I have a job opportunity in France. I want us to move back to France. What are you going to think about that?
Since I work in the specific field, which is cosmetic, so I have to think a lot because I don't know what to do, what else to do. You know what I mean? I graduated like size, but I didn't do size. So if I have to move there, one thing that I have to make sure that I'm gonna have the job that I can pay to like take care of myself, because when imagine moving there, have no money, and you have to depend on your boyfriend only, it gonna stress you out.
Yeah, I don't want to like go move there and just to wait for my husband money.
Yeah.
I want to work
Actually,
there.
I want to just sit and wait for the money, but it's not gonna happen well.
Well, actually, I think in America, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, I think if you get the visa and get married in America, I think the woman or the spouse coming, the foreigner,
Yeah.
is not allowed to work for like a year or something. like because I think something like they want to prove that one person can support the other person fully. So that's kind of opposite of what you just said.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
I think it's something that you can plan before you move there because
Yeah.
nowadays you can work online. So I don't think it's gonna be a problem if you find something interesting like online and you work like remotely, or otherwise you can just like stay there and like if you have to wait for 1 year, you still can like get like some connections and try to find what you actually like, and then you try to find a job there
But
after that.
besides the working, okay, more about like the culture, the food, the weather. Like Cherry, you went to France. Can you imagine? Let's say you had a job. Let's say you had the same job, only it was there. Do you think you'd be happy there?
Mm, of course that I'm gonna miss my hometown, but I think I can be there.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, maybe it's the first few years I'm still get excited, but after that, let's see. Because I have never lived abroad like for like more than 7 days. Okay, yeah.
So, Ern, if you went to Germany, I'm just picking random countries. Like, if you went to Germany, how are you gonna feel about that to live?
To live, I don't know, because if I stay with the person that I love, I think it would be fine. He would try to, find something that I like, and we're gonna figure out anyway.
But is there any place like any country? I could just pick a random one. Like I don't know, Mexico. I don't know, Canada. That
Yeah.
you say, oh, I don't want to go there. I don't want cold weather, or I don't like
Yeah.
the food here. Is there any place like that?
No, I think I'm gonna get used to it after that. I think I can like stay anywhere. For example, I went to US Las Vegas before, and I feel like the food, I really don't like it. And even they had like some spicy food, it's still not spicy enough for me.
Yeah, let me fill everyone in because we talked about this before. So you did like a 2 month
Work and travel program.
in
Yes.
the US, but it was in Las Vegas.
Vegas,
so your
Sin
entire
City.
view of the your entire view of the US
Yeah.
is Las Vegas, which
Yeah.
is like that's like
Oh,
saying
wow.
I came to live in Pattaya for 2 months and then that's my view of Thailand.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean the US is definitely more than Las Vegas, but yeah, I can see how it wouldn't be your place.
Yeah. But for me, I feel like it's really interesting because people say like it's Sin City, like city life, mini party, and I just want to see how it's like. So I was there and I was like, oh, everybody smoke weed, get high on the street, everybody gambling like all night long, and I found it's interesting. So yeah, I feel like day by day you will get used to with that, and then you know how to enjoy it after that. Because
Where did you work there?
I work at Circus Hotel.
Circus
And
Hotel,
casino.
which is like consistently rated the worst
Yeah.
hotel on the Vegas Strip.
Yeah,
if you read online.
it's pretty old, but I work as a game operator there, so I mostly work with like kids,
Yeah, so
young
they
people.
have a like amusement park. I
amusement
think,
park inside the
in-
hotel.
Inside the hotel, it's like in a glass dome, right?
Yeah.
And you said you worked with like the kids
Yeah,
on
with
the
the
rides or
kids.
something.
Yes.
Okay.
It was fun. I like the kids,
Yeah.
but sometimes kids also like, okay, want to have problems with me,
Did you go out to like the bars or nightclubs or anything
No,
there?
not at all, because it just worked there. But actually, I have like some. Actually, you can stay there for 4 months maximum. I stayed there just like 2 months and like just back to Thailand.
Why did you come back so early?
Because I have some problem with my relationship.
Your relationship. Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of your relationship, somebody asked on here. Somebody asked, "What is the normal amount of time dating before a Thai woman wants to move in with a boyfriend?" Ern, you go first.
I mean, I don't know. Like, if you focus on more on like Thai culture, you might say like you should like date and spend time, like sometime hang out outside together for like a month, and after that,
A month.
I don't know. Like
Well, a month.
for me in Bangkok, it's like this. They move in so easily.
Really? Wait,
Yeah.
have you had a Thai girlfriend here?
Yeah, I have.
Have you ever lived with a Thai girlfriend?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
And my last 3 ex-girlfriends have been Thai, and I've lived with all 3 of them.
How have I survived 5 years and I haven't done this?
Really?
Wow.
Because
Yeah.
you chose it.
Me, it just
Well,
like
you told me a
very
story,
short
Ern.
time.
Yeah, you told me a story. You met a guy. Let's not say who he is.
uh-huh.
And I think you met him on February 13th, right? Is that right?
How could you
A
remember?
little birdie told me this
Oh
story.
yeah.
You met this guy on February 13th.
Yes.
Ern, when did you move in with this guy?
Just for like
No, when? Like, how long before you moved
not
in?
even a week.
Not even a week.
Yeah, and then I moved in because I met on 13 and 14 February. He sent me the flowers, and then after that we dated, and then like asked me to be okay, boyfriend, girlfriend, and after that I got COVID, and I was like, okay, let's do the quarantine in his room. Yeah, so like that, but that time that my mom, she's like, oh, like so quick, like be careful. That's why she's so worried.
I think I like your mom. She seems very reasonable.
Yeah.
Cherry, what about you? Have you ever lived with a boyfriend?
No, because after I graduate my university, I don't date at all for 8 years, like officially.
Guys, I'm putting the word out. If you like Cherry, drop a comment down below. The Instagram is going to be in the description. She's open to offers.
Okay.
Where's a good date spot for you? If you meet someone, where should they take you?
Some restaurant.
Okay, which restaurant? Burger King?
No, depend on my
Labua
mood.
State Tower?
Huh?
Labua Hotel?
Uh,
No. So
Depend-
where between there?
depend on my mood on that day. What kind of food I want to eat.
Okay. So guys, if you know how to read minds,
Oh yeah.
please drop a comment down below. Dan's laughing.
Baby.
I can't wait for the comment section. I already know what they're gonna say. I can't say it because I have to be polite, but I know what they're gonna say.
I don't care.
But Ern, what's your like perfect first date spot?
I would say a restaurant could be like rooftop or something. Yeah, but not like too much people because I wanna talk
Mhm.
and like see things. But after that, if you feel like you're really into each other, you can go to the club with me after that. And
Okay.
like, I'm a person who like dancing like so much. I dance like crazy. Sometimes my friends told me like, Ern, if you dance like this too much, nobody's gonna come to you and like
I understand.
yeah, and I was like, why? I enjoy the music. Why not? If they like me, they need to like me the way I am. So, yeah, I want the guy who be like can be crazy, can be like funny with me, like not too shy to dance. If the guys cannot dance, I think maybe not the right one for me.
Okay, for me, a little bit different. For me, okay, another place that I want to go is some park, some nature because I like nature. Okay, but for the club, if the guy cannot dance, just go there with me. I want to dance. I haven't been dancing for a while. Yeah, just go there, sit and wait for me until I finish dancing and then go home.
Dan, any advice on first date spots?
First date
I need a guy's
spots?
perspective.
I think somewhere. Okay, so I would say probably like somewhere casual, like for lunch, like somewhere maybe on Sukhumvit or Ceylon. And then probably you probably could go to Lumpini Park for a bit of a stroll afterwards, and that's where you can really get to know someone. I would say. I would say that would probably be ideal for a day date.
That's good place.
All right. Now I'm going to give you guys the advanced info, right? So here, take this one for free. So first, I don't really do day dates because I just find that, I don't know, there's something about nighttime. There's something about nighttime and chemistry, like it just goes together. If you're going to do a day date, I just find that it has more of a friend vibe. Maybe not for everyone, but maybe for me. But what I like to do is, if I meet someone and I don't know them well, I don't want to set up like a whole like nice rooftop restaurant, something like that, because it could turn out that you can't stand each other. So what I'll do is I'll maybe say like, oh, let's just get a drink and then if we feel like it, we can get food after, or let's get food at this whatever casual place. And then if we feel like it, we can go to the nightclub after, or to the rooftop after, or whatever. And then once you get there and you meet them and you have 30 minutes, an hour with them, if you like them, then you can go to step 2. But if you don't like them, you can say, hey, I'm feeling kind of tired. I'm just going to go home and go to sleep. And then you can meet up with your other friend bad guy Mark and then go meet somebody else. So
Yeah.
don't I wouldn't put too much into a first date unless you already know the person decently well. Yeah.
I mean, day dating is good. I like it. I like to do something like normal, like activities. Don't no need to drink alcohol,
Yeah.
stuff like that. But it just
But we
it's
need
too
the
hot.
aircon.
That's why I was like, okay, let's go to a restaurant, have
We
like
need the
dinner
aircon.
together. Yeah, but I think you should do like if you have like second date, you should go for like day dating. I think it's better
What's
to
the
know
best date you've ever been on?
base.
Best.
So hard. I think the base date for me, it's still in the rooftop restaurant, but not because it's like fancy, but
No, but give me like, do you have a specific date that you went on with a certain person and you just thought this was perfect night?
I think just the person who can like talk to me like friends, like you know, like very open to tell their story about their family and things. I like the guy who like to share their own story. I don't like the guy seem to have like many secrets. Yeah, or even you used to date with some girls before and you share me this story. I also okay with this. I like, oh, you okay to talk about this. So I will be more like trust in you, so enjoy with you. So you more like friends, but more than friends. Yeah.
But the guy don't want to talk about their previous date. I don't know why.
I
I
would.
know, but the guy like to
I have.
Yeah, you talk, but mostly they don't want to talk about like the previous date.
but I like the guy to talk about family. Like family man.
I think family is
That's
really important to Thai people.
Yeah, because I think the way that they talk to their family, the way that they treat their family, it's also gonna be something like if you keep going this relation, and then okay, that's he's might be like this. So you will see.
Guys, I will put their Instagrams down below. You can shoot your shot, especially with Cherry because she is single and ready to.
But if you are a weird guy, yeah.
Okay, no weird guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said before, if you appreciate the girls coming on, you want to give them a little something, support, use the Buy Me a Coffee link down below and I'll make sure it gets to them. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Check out the Instagram. If you want the audio versions, it's on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Thank you guys for watching. We will see you in the next episode.